This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 50, The Power of a Purchase Pause by Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Finance Daily, the podcast that brings you the best content in personal finance 5 days a week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Dan Warren.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Optimal Finance Daily, where each and every weekday I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. Today's post comes from Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com, and this is episode number 50, which means this podcast has been around for 10 weeks now. So thank you all so much for continuing to listen and to support us. It's been a lot of fun, and here's to another 50 episodes. If you would like to be active in supporting the podcast, there's a very easy and free way to do it. Just sign up for our weekly newsletter, which shows us that you want to hear more episodes, of course, but also gets you some stuff from us in return, including free, easy-to-use financial spreadsheets to help with budgeting, planning, and tracking, and also a chance to win a book every month. To join, just text the word financial to 44222. That's the word financial to 44222. That's probably the fastest way to join. You can also, though, sign up online. Visit us at oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com. But for now, let's get to today's content and start optimizing your life. The Power of a Purchase Pause by Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com. I left my sweatshirt on a plane while traveling in March. I wore it frequently, and it was a staple of my tiny wardrobe. I called the airline, searched lost and found, and when I couldn't find it, I wanted to replace it immediately. Instead, I decided to implement a purchase pause. Even though I really wanted an alternative for my lost item, I knew I didn't need it. Fast forward almost a month, and while there have been a few times that I wanted to wear a sweatshirt, I didn't think about it much. It didn't prevent me from enjoying life or doing the things I normally do. The power of a purchase pause allows you to save money, limit impulse buying, consider your purchases, avoid buyer's remorse, bypass emotional shopping, create time. Once you declare a purchase pause, you can stop searching sales and spend less time in the dressing room. Gracefully bow out of trips to the mall. Sorry, can't make it, I'm in the middle of a purchase pause. I used to buy whatever I wanted, even if I didn't have the money. I also bought a bunch of stuff I thought I wanted, but lost interest in after a few weeks or days. I shopped because I deserved it, or because it would make me feel better, or because that new gadget would make me a better blank. I always had what sounded like a reasonable excuse to buy. I also had a pile of debt, a garage and shed full of stuff that I didn't use, and all of the side effects that come with that, including discontent and stress. Shopping never fixed anything. So here are 5 ways to adopt a purchase pause. 1. Fake the purchase. Before you buy one more thing, imagine buying it. For example, if you want to buy a new pair of rollerblades because you saw some people at the park having fun on skates, fake the purchase. Go through each step of the process. Imagine walking into the store, handing over cash or card, and bringing your new rollerblades home. Are you so excited that you put them on and take them for a spin? Or do you have to go back to work or clean your house first? Maybe you wait to try them until the weekend. Then it rains on Saturday, so you have to put your outing off a week. When you do get out, do you love rollerblading and start using them every day or once a week? Or after time, do they work their way to the back of the closet while you look for something else? When you finally give up on the rollerblades, are you still paying for them? Rollerblades might not be your thing, but whatever the item, fake your next purchase and think through the first 30 to 60 days with your new purchase. Still interested? 2. Buy it on paper. Declare a shopping fast for the next 30 days. Instead of buying it with paper or plastic, buy it on paper. Write down everything you think about buying along with the price. Keep track of the items you want and the money you would have spent buying them. At the end of 30 days, look at the total amount of money you saved and ask yourself if you want to spend it on the items you listed or use it for something else. It's easier to justify one purchase at a time, but when you total your expenses and realize how much you are spending each month, the individual purchases may seem less important. If your monthly total is $800, would you go out and buy everything on the list or use the $800 differently? 3. Define need versus want. Get honest with yourself about your purchases. What percentage of your purchases are needs versus wants? Buying something you want isn't a bad thing, but call it what it is. 4. Know what matters most. Use what matters the most to leverage your shopping decisions. If you don't know what matters, buying things may be your way of searching for meaning. Instead, identify a few things that really mean something to you. It will be different for everyone, but some examples might include school tuition, paying off debt, travel, quitting your job, donating money to a cause you care about. Maybe there is a physical item that you really want, like a new computer to grow your business, or a bicycle so you can ride to work. Whatever it is, identify it, and whenever you are considering a purchase, ask yourself what you want more, rollerblades or a trip to Spain. 5. Make rules. Challenge yourself to stick with a few shopping rules so you can fully embrace the power of a purchase pause. Before purchasing, wait 30 days for anything less than $100 and 60 days for everything that costs more than $100. You don't have to be a shopaholic to benefit from a purchase pause. Most of us have purchased things we don't need or want and later regret the decision to buy. With a small time out, we can fully consider our purchases and make informed decisions about what really makes us happy. You just listened to the post titled The Power of a Purchase Pause by Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com. If you have any comments about today's post or the author, please let us know. Check out oldpodcast.com where you can share your thoughts. And that makes 50 episodes of Optimal Finance Daily. Crazy how fast that went. How would you like to support this show and keep us going for another 50 episodes? As you've surely noticed, we remain ad-free, and that means the podcast is not making money right now. So if you want to help out without contributing any money yourself, you can do something very easy to show your support, and that is to join our weekly newsletter. Plus, you'll get a bunch of free stuff for doing that. So to join, just text the word financial to 44222. Just text the word financial to 44222, or visit us online at oldpodcast.com. And I will be back on Monday to start the next 50 episodes. In the meantime, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from amazing bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.